Izzy?
My name is Michael Collegio, and we are over at Art with Sound Tattoo Studio. Nowadays, I think a lot of people get tattoos because they want to act cool. You know, they see it on TV and they see their friends with them and they think, oh, let's go out and get a tattoo and be cool, and they'll get the stupidest things in the world. And a lot of these people, they're young, 18, 19 years old, and at that age, you're stupid to begin with. So when you do something stupid on top of already being stupid, it never works out very well. The oldest person that's ever come into the shop was, actually this is a funny story. She was 75 years old. It was the oldest female, I should say. And her story was, she was one of these rich socialite women from Palm Beach. I'm not going to mention her name because she's well known. But she's 75, her husband died, left her a lot of money, and she just found out that she was dying of cancer. So she said, I have 3 things on my bucket list that I want to do before I die. One of them was to get a tattoo, the other one was to get her nipples pierced, and the third one was to be with a younger female in a lesbian relationship. Well, she did all 3 that same night.
You get quite a different clientele in here, don't you?
Yeah, it's like the United Nations.
Anybody in particular ever stick out in your mind as a client that you've had come in?
Well, they all stick out in my mind. Yeah, we had a client come in and people are stupid, okay? Let's just put it that way. Pay attention to this because education is very important. Don't listen to what the media says. You need to learn how to spell, and I'm going to tell you why. We had a guy come in, and he wanted 2 names or 2 words tattooed on each one of his arms. The first one, and we don't ask what the words are. You give it to us, you write it out for us, we tattoo it the way you wrote it out, especially when it comes to words. So this way you can't say we didn't spell it right. And I have a sign hanging up behind my desk that says the same thing. So the first one was like Shanika Manika or something over here, which turned out to be his daughter. The second one said denial. Okay, whatever. We tattoo it. We get done. He looks at his arm and he goes, fuck. All right, what? What's the matter? Because I spelt my son's name wrong. The hell are you talking about, your son's name? You told us to tattoo denial on you, and we did. He goes, yeah, my son's name's Daniel. I spelt it wrong. That sticks out of my mind. It's pretty sad when you can't spell your own son's name.
I can't imagine. Yeah, you get all kinds of characters.
And here's the funny thing about it. We asked him 3 times. Is it spelt right? Is it spelt right? Is it spelt right? And he said, yeah. Went into Lantana. It was actually on the day of my instrument check ride. I was doing the check ride with the FAA, and we were coming in.
Now, I know on the wall you've got a lot of the flash or the things that people can pick. How often do you get people that want flash versus, say, a custom tattoo?
Custom tattoos come out about 98% of the time.
Really? Yeah. So not as much flash?
No, a lot of the stuff you see on the walls is just to get someone's attention, to, you know, something to look at. And they're like, well, I like this and I like that. Can you combine the 2? You know, but then the flip side is, we've had people that come in that want a $1,000 tattoo but only want to spend $50. You know, once again, we're not Walmart. I'm not UNICEF. You can't have it your way.
So tattooing's not going to be your life forever.
I don't tattoo. I'm just the owner.
Follow you when you're flying? Is that why you don't fly them?
I don't fly anymore right now because I came down with cancer 6 years ago, and I had to go through chemotherapy. And once you go on chemotherapy, you're automatically medically disqualified from flying for an X amount of years. Well, my X amount of years is up in January, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get the FAA to give me back my medical clearance. Selling everything off today before they close their doors.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, yeah. And then off to flying after this, yes?
Absolutely.
Look forward to that one.
I love being in the air. There is nothing better in the world than the freedom of being up in the air, controlling a machine that has the power to devastate your life, and knowing that you can master that power and come back and do it again the next day.
Sounds amazing. We'll definitely look forward to our next interview when we do it in the plane.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Mike.
You got it. Thank you.